we hear more and more about accidents along railroad tracks. There were 50 across the state last year and already several this year. Just last Saturday in Dodge County, a driver tried to beat a moving train on Highway 151. The car was hit, but the driver and his two passengers were not injured. Well, not everyone is so lucky. In the Milwaukee area last month, two people were killed just a few days apart. One, an 11-year-old boy walking on the tracks wearing headphones. The other, a 47-year-old man whose car was hit by a train. And railroad officials say we're lucky accidents like that don't happen more often. They say there are close calls every day across the state. NBC15 photojournalist Brady Headington rode along on a Wisconsin and Southern train through Madison and has some of those close calls caught on tape.
In 2011, we had 50 collisions on public crossings.
It's dangerous.
It's hard to determine how quick that train is approaching the crossing.
There's a bus underneath the gate.
The gate just
It's going to come back down on them again.
Look at that. People still have the capacities to surprise me. The industry's doing what it can to take care of pedestrians and vehicular traffic, but people need to help themselves too.
This guy up here may be clear. Oh, jeez. Cars that drive around gates or disobey the traffic signals, or pedestrians that try to play beat the train and get across a few seconds sooner. It happens every day through here. It happens everywhere. Pedestrians walking right down the middle of the railroad tracks, and at times I've been the engineer of a train. I've had to come up right behind them and blow my whistle and eventually come to a stop because they lose their entire situational awareness, what's going on around them, when they have the headphones in and they're walking down the track.
I go through this intersection all the time, and I take it for granted there's a train track right there. I usually don't notice it because, you know, there's trains not coming all the time, but when they do come, you know, I'm not going to worry too much about it if it's way off in the distance.
They don't have it in their heads that, you know, a train moving at whatever speed is necessarily that dangerous.
If you're a pedestrian, if you're a biker, you shouldn't be wearing headphones in your ears. Yeah, that's just a no-no. They should pay attention. They should get their head out of the clouds and, you know, get the earbuds out of their ears.
Those are the types of things our train crews see every day. It's unfortunate.
Photojournalist Brady Headington with that report. And you may have noticed that Badger coach bus in that story too close to the tracks. Well, the company tells us the driver was following policy by stopping near the tracks, but as he moved forward to check for an oncoming train, that crossing gate started to come down. They say it was an honest mistake. The driver is not facing any discipline. Now, the train master says some truck drivers, however, do intentionally position their vehicles so that crossbar comes down between the semi and the trailer. Officials say they also have serious concerns about people fishing in Madison lakes while trespassing on railroad tracks.